The Augusta County Board of Supervisors is back to business this new year. The Board of Supervisors held its organizational meeting tonight and went over its procedures for the year. Good evening, I'm Kayla Tinsley. Thanks for joining us. First thing on tonight's agenda was choosing a new chair and vice chair for the board. And WHSV's Mandy Bartholomew joins us live now with more. Mandy.
Yeah, Kayla, the board nominated and approved Jeff Slavin as the chairman of the Augusta County Board of Supervisors with a 5-1 vote. Board member Dr. Scott Seaton was the one no vote. Here's what Slavin had to say about being appointed to chairman.
What it really is a responsibility. You bear the responsibility of maintaining order in the meetings, conducting the business of the county, and it's kind of the front man to the meetings. But in reality, every member, no matter whether they're sitting in the chair, vice chair, or anything, we're all equal in there. And we all have to work together to get anything done up here.
But before the chair and vice chair were appointed, Dr. Seaton had questions for each of the nominees. He says it was important to ask each member these questions to have transparency among the board.
These were priorities of most all the residents in the Wayne district there. They wanted body cameras for our deputies. They wanted transparency in our government, and that's why I asked those questions.
And those questions included, would the nominee vote for body cameras for Augusta County Sheriff's deputies, and when they found out about the illegal fees and fines of the animal shelter. Pam Carter was appointed vice chair, but with a split board. The initial vote was 3-3 with Carter abstaining. She was then the deciding vote, making it 4-3 vote to have her as vice chair.
Mandy, the board also went over rules and procedures. What can you tell us about that?
Over the last year, the recording of closed session meetings has been a budding discussion amongst this board, along with bylaws of commissions and organizations board members serve on. Pam Carter motioned for a rule stating no recording or transmitting devices should be allowed in closed session meetings, with board member Carolyn Bragg adding any violation would result in disciplinary action.
What it is a way to reinforce the importance that when we're back there and we have agreed to address certain issues in the county that are either sensitive to personnel or staff or have an economic impact that has a third party that will either benefit or lose from it, and those agreements have been made, we should honor them.
At the meeting, Dr. Seaton listed Virginia code, which he says allows for recordings of closed meetings.
To me, the state law, the state code, clearly states that people can record. They may record in a closed meeting. That's a clear statement.
The board voted 6-1 to not allow recording or transmitting devices in closed meetings. Dr. Seaton was the one no vote. Dr. Seaton also motioned for a rule stating board members must follow bylaws of the commissions and organizations they serve on. This was a 6-1 defeat vote. We'll have more on WHSV.com. Working hard for you, Mandy Bartholomew, WHSV.